Thank you, Mr. Davis. And can I start by thanking my honourable friend, the member for Chelmsford, first for obtaining this debate and secondly for allowing me to make a brief contribution. I also represent several family members of those who lost their lives while under the care of the EPUT NHS Trust. This matter has been going on for a very long time. The inquiry is looking at 20 years of NHS provision for people suffering from mental illness in Essex. We've had a number of inquests of those who've died. We've had CQC investigations. We've had police investigations, and yet there are still unanswered questions. And it is for that reason that I agreed and supported the establishment of the mental health inquiry by the then minister. As my honourable friend has said, there were real concerns expressed to us about the fact that it would not be a statutory inquiry, but we were assured by the minister both that a non-statutory inquiry would be able to reach conclusions faster than a statutory one, and that actually there were other advantages which might lead to people being more willing to come forward than if it was under statutory control. I listened to the concerns expressed by my constituents about that, who felt very strongly it should be statutory, but I accepted the assurances of the minister. I have to say, and I want to say to the families, they were right and we were wrong. And I'm sorry that that was the case, and it was therefore with great concern when I saw the letter from the chair saying that she felt, as she too had said, that she thought non-statutory was correct initially, but that she had now reached the conclusion there needed to be statutory powers due to the lack of cooperation that she'd received from staff and former staff members. I've had a long conversation with the chair of the inquiry. I'm impressed by her absolute determination to get to the truth, her independence, and as my honourable friend has said, she still hopes very much not just that the staff members will come forward, but all those family members who have evidence to give, and there will be support available. But I understand that the family members still believe this should be statutory, and therefore I agree with my honourable friend. We've reached a point where, unless in a very short space of time we receive cooperation, there does need to be statutory powers given. We need to get to the bottom of this. We need to find out of this 2,000 figure of deaths which has mysteriously suddenly appeared from the trust, what happened to those people. And so I just say to the minister, I understand the wish on behalf of the government and the inquiry to obtain this testimony from all those concerned, but if it cannot be achieved by the present arrangement, then we will move to statutory powers.